And we're back. Lousy lighting again, but does that help? Nope, makes it even worse. I was smart. You know what? What if I take this light, angle it up a little bit more? Oh yeah, look at that. Good light. It's bright over there. What is today? Today's 6 September 18th, I think today is. I checked the date, but the camera's being used, or the phone's being used as a camera. Got up really early this morning. My picket duty started at 4 a.m. I'm a second shift worker. That's when I'm snuggling down and really falling asleep. I usually go to bed 1:30, 2:30 at the latest. So I took a little nap yesterday afternoon about 6. And I was, I woke up about 7:30, 8 o'clock. And I was just up all evening. So got out there. Parking was a mess. Had union steward that I've known for quite a few years out in the street trying to direct traffic, and people were still trying to turn into the union hall. The hall we're using right now is temporary. The union hall we used to have got torn down, and they're building a new one which will have large underground parking and lots of space, but it's under construction, so we're renting a space right next to Randy's Ring and Pinion. So I guess we were told they can park in that lot until, I don't remember what the time was, but I didn't want to take up a business parking spot. Across the street is the SPIA Hall, or our engineers union, but it's a small little parking lot. So I went about 2 blocks down and found a spot on the side of the road in front of a piece of property that's not developed. Walked my way back, ran into another buddy of mine, actually the guy that drove down to Seattle when we did that thing. So he was parking and walking right as I'm getting out of my car, so got into the hall. There was quite a few people in there. Checked in, and as we're standing there, one of the guys comes up and says, "Hey, we can't get the vans out. They've got 2 vans. They run people around to the different sites, and they take coffee and sandwiches and things like that out there." The guy says, "We can't get the van out of the parking lot. It's gridlocked right now. We're stuck." So looked at the dude checking us in and says, "Can we drive ourselves to a site? Is there any place with parking?" He says, "Yeah, there's a couple of them," and he had a list there. So we jumped in my buddy's rig and drove out to, not one, it was just right down the road. So stood out there on Airport Road with my sign. I brought it home with me. Souvenir. I may take it off and put it in the window of the house or something, just to see. You want to see the technique? I can't back up any further here. So, you just kind of stand there, and I just kind of wave it back and forth, and then if somebody honks at you, you go, "Hey," and woo, and then just kind of back there, just standing on the curb, just like this, and then beep, 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 hey. I go a lot higher, but, there's a roof up above me. That's on a pretty good size post. I didn't put the tape on it, that's how I grabbed it. But, yeah. So, they did have a mediation meeting. I guess it did not go well. Sounds like the company's not really wanting to talk right now. The email I got from the union last night said that the company just came ill-prepared. It was an all-day event. The company didn't want to discuss anything. So, bummer. You'd figure with 94% of the hourly workforce saying, "Nah, we don't like what you're offering," they'd take a little time to reconsider, but we'll see how this goes. Read a couple articles. There's speculation that, 2 to 5 weeks. Are they going to try to wait us out that long? We'll see. They did announce today that a lot of salaried folks, the ones that are left in the factory, support folks, managers, things like that, engineers, they're going to be going on a furlough. So they're going to be senior managers, the senior executives are taking a little pay cut while this is going on. But they're going to be getting on a rotation every 4 weeks. They're going to get a week off. But they're keeping all their benefits and whatnot, so it'll keep them happy. But yeah, finished up first picket duty. Tired. Still kind of tired. It's about 3 o'clock right now, which is 5 after 3 in the afternoon. And as you can tell, sun's shining. Been outside a little bit, but just not enough energy to really do anything. I haven't had a lot of sleep in the last almost 2 days now. So, yeah, that's where we're at. I'm going to just kind of float through today. Tomorrow's still supposed to be pretty nice. Weather's looking pretty good. There was, a couple days ago, it was showing rain all next week, or chance of rain. Now that's pretty much gone, so a little bit more sunshine in the forecast in the afternoons. But it was cloudy out there today, but it was pleasant. It was upper 50s, low 60s. I mean, I wore this. I had a green, like a fishing vest over that. And then I have a black insulated vest over it. I didn't put long, I had these for long sleeves, but that was actually just a little bit more than enough. Hard thing there was, standing for 4 hours. There was one chair out there. I could have brought my own, but I'd rather be up and be seen. But quite a few people honking. A lot of them are Boeing people. You'd see a car pulling into the parking lot. We were at the 4512 building, what we call the Butler building entrance. So, some engineers, some manager types, they'd have a, IAM sticker in their window, hey, we support you guys, but we're not on strike, so we have to come to work. So no aggression was seen out there. Everything was just pretty good. There were 4 of us at my corner. There were 3 corners occupied. But had the burn barrel going. It was actually a little too warm next to the barrel, so stand off to the side. But no, hopefully this isn't going to be a long venture, but I know the one union steward that was on my corner, he was kind of making the rounds out there. He was saying he thinks if we don't make it back by middle to late next month, very early November, he says he could see us being out till January. I hope not. So that would be kind of pushing it for a lot of people. I mean, pushing it now for a lot of people as it is, and not just us hourly people. So that's it. That's where we're at. It's probably one of the longest updates I've had. Got a little over a week till my next assigned duty. I may go out there one afternoon or a couple afternoons if I've got nothing going on and want to get out of the house, because you can walk up and just volunteer. They won't turn you away. So I might do a couple of those just to get out. We'll see. Other than that, I think we're going to end this thing, and we'll see you in the next one. Y'all be good. Bye-bye. And off.